What's up everyone, welcome back to Switchcraft, and it's a great day to be a gamer. Unless you're in Japan, and you happen to modify your video game save data, because that could now land you up to 5 years in jail and a fine of 5 million yen, or about 46,000 US dollars. In my constant search through the bowels of the internet for the latest and greatest on video games, I found a detailed breakdown of what Japanese copyright laws mean for those in the modding community, and it is nuts. Japan has a piece of legislation called the Unfair Competition Prevention Act, which has recently been expanded to stop the unauthorized copying of viewing of content that falls under music, movie, game, software, and business software categories. The expansion now also makes it illegal the transfer of tools and programs to remodel saved data of games, software, etc. The generation of unauthorized product keys and proceeding to sell them online, remodeling saved data or game machines. If a user, if found guilty of any of the above, the person can be subject to civil action, injunction request, claims for damages, and criminal punishment up to 5 years imprisonment or fine of not more than 5 million yen or both. Let's get this out of the way first. I can understand making it illegal and punishable to generate unauthorized product keys and proceeding to sell them online. That's clearly piracy, but that's not what raised my eyebrows. What should raise everyone's eyebrows is the rest of this Orwellian change to the law. Simply modifying the save data of a game you thought you owned and thought you could do with what you like can land you 5 years in the slammer and a $46,000 fine to boot. Let's talk about some real-world examples and my two big problems with what this legislation means. First of all, the main argument people will make is that this is a way to protect the multiplayer experience. When you start modifying your software and playing online, you're now affecting how other people experience the game. I'm not denying that, but it should be up to the developer to find and ban those people, not have it punishable by the daggone government. This is a level of encroachment that we haven't seen since Soviet Russia, if they had computers and Xboxes and PS4s. The government and big business in Japan are clearly sleeping together, and they're using tax dollars to do their dirty work. It's a sad day in any country when industry lobby groups have this much sway, influence, and power over what you do in the privacy of your own home. Maybe we can chalk it up to cultural differences in mindset, but I'm not the first to notice the writing on the wall and the slippery slope this can lead down. Especially when you consider how video game companies are now double dipping, trying to have their cake and eat it too, which is why my other big problem with this whole mess, and it's a big reason for these mods in the first place, and it's because of what the industry has been doing to their games for years now, building an insane artificial grind to squeeze out every possible penny out of you with the real microtransactions. Be it cut content 1-day DLC in Marvel fighting games, a $1 dot in Call of Duty, hours and hours of grinding for a star card in Battlefront, or hell, even an extra save slot for $10 in Metal Gear Survive. There doesn't seem to be any length these corporations won't go to make money above and beyond the actual cost of the game. Whether it's straight up gambling with loot boxes, an artificial grind to artificially inflate concurrent player counts, or hiding key game elements behind a paywall. They now have a figurative and metaphorical big brother backing them up in Japan at least. If you don't live in Japan and are 100% confident this won't spread, I warn you not to underestimate the greed and political sway of billion-dollar companies and their hordes of non-gaming millionaire investors. Sorry if this sounds nothing but doom and gloom, but this is something I both take seriously and can smell from a mile away. Because until they have Switches and PS4s in solitary confinement, we all gotta stay vigilant and nip this shit flower in the bud if it starts showing signs of spreading. Let me know if I'm being alarmist and we've actually got nothing to worry about. Because until then, I guess I'll just keep admiring all the amazing advancements the homebrew scene makes on all of our favorite consoles without charging us a penny. You know, those people who actually play video games, it's a great day to be a gamer. Switchcraft out.